going on, everyone? CMShortboy here, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming News. Today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have a lot that went down this past weekend. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Our first story is an update to the PlayStation meeting. You guys have probably heard about it already, but because this episode or series is only once a week, you guys are going to hear from me right now. Yes, I am talking about the PlayStation meeting. I think I already said that. If you guys don't know, here on Gaming News, we have been covering all of the leaks, rumors, news when it comes to PlayStation like the past month, and we finally have official answers. PlayStation has finally announced the PS4 Slim, and they have announced a PS4 Pro. The image you guys are seeing right now is everything that was announced at the PlayStation meeting. The very far left, that is the new PS4 Slim. The leaks were real. The pictures are the exact same. The thing right next to it is a PS4 Pro. And, you know, they have new controllers, they have new VRs, they have new cameras, and so on. We all know what a PS4 Slim is, we all know what it's gonna do, but the PS4 Pro, nobody saw this coming. Nobody knew what it was when the CEO started talking about it. Basically, the PS4 Pro is like this new and improved quality of a console, specifically for 4K, VR, and, you know, just things like that no other console does. So you can get a PS4 Pro for $399 this November 10th, and you can get the PS4 Slim for $299, and that comes out in 2 days from when you're watching this video. Yes, September 15th. Still talking about PlayStation, I came across this article by PC Gamer, and the title is Sony says the PC and not the Xbox pushed it to create the PS4 Pro. I find this really interesting because if you scroll down and read this quote here from, I believe it's one of the top-notch people at Sony, he or she says, and I quote, "I found some data that really influenced me. It suggested that there's a dip mid-console life cycle where the players who want the very best graphical experience will start to migrate to PC, because that's obviously where it's had to be. We wanted to keep those people within our ecosystem by giving them the very best and very high performance quality. So the net result of those thoughts was PlayStation 4 Pro, and by a large and graphical approach to game improvement." Well, there you have it. PlayStation is taking a massive leap of quality, and I have been waiting to see this for a very long time. Instead of just pushing out these products, hoping that people are just gonna buy it and buy it and buy it, finally someone actually kind of cares about the community and what the community wants. I mean, in general, everybody wants quality and better quality as time goes on. PlayStation has finally given that to the community. Our next story comes from the Apple event that occurred last week on September 7th. Long story short, Tim Cook and his many scholared business co-workers, or whatever you want to call them, the gods and goddesses of Apple, have announced the iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus. The iPhone 7 Plus actually has a dual camera. That's pretty interesting. They have also announced the iWatch Series 2, which, by the way, is compatible with playing Pokemon Go. Yes. And they have announced AirPods. Yes, wireless earpods. Wireless, effortless, and magical. For all of you Apple nerds who are all like, "Yo, Tim, what about the MacBooks and the iPads and stuff like that?" Not everybody uses Apple as like mobile stuff. You know, people use it sometimes only for computers and PCs. Well, Tim's got you covered with rumors. This article from PCMag.com says, and I quote, Tim Cook says, "I love the Mac and we are very committed to it. Stay tuned." For our next topic on gaming news, we have one from Instagram, and this one isn't that big, but it's been it's been a big issue lately. Instagram is rolling out this new keyword filter that you can put into your Instagram account, and it'll silence everything that you put in that keyword filter. Like, for example, you know all those really like nasty porn accounts that always follow people? Yeah, you can now block those. There is also an option where you can simply hide inappropriate comments. Not only is Instagram making some changes, but Twitter is rolling out a new live notification system. Another article from PCMag.com saying, never miss a stream, Twitter rolls out live notifications. Now this is pretty much only in perspective of Periscope users on Twitter. The article pretty much says you will get Periscope live notifications through your Twitter app as long as that streamer puts the notification on their Twitter account. This makes sense, but at the same time, Twitter, I have a question for you. Why would you roll out Periscope live notifications on Twitter when people who use Periscope have Periscope downloaded? I guess the only way this would make logical sense is if you're not following someone on Periscope already and you see their Periscope link on Twitter, I guess. Our next topic is another leak story. We have this article from GameRant.com. There are apparently some Resident Evil Biohazard DLC leaks. And as the usual thing I say on this series, there may or may not be disclosed a link in the description telling you about the leaks. Our next story comes from the game Rust, the early access game Rust. You guys all know Rust, right? Well, they implemented an update, like I think it was about a month ago now, where they introduced XP to the game. Apparently that XP system isn't working well at all, and they're gonna remove it. As Barry said, as I've said before, the XP system was a huge praise until it was released, and then tons of people hated it. I'm not deaf nor blind to this, and I'm leaning towards the whole thing needing a rethink. Rust, I get that you're in early access, but do you know how long you've been in early access? Literally like 3 to 5 years now. I honestly wouldn't even consider Rust an early access game anymore because of how long it has been released to the public. It has been a long time. But yo, Rust, I mean, it's okay. Things happen. I'm just saying that XP system was crap. It was crap. At least you guys know that. Our next and final topic is coming from Starbound. You guys know what Starbound is, right? It's kind of like the more futuristic version of Terraria. Well, guess what? They have introduced fishing. Apparently, Starbound just came out with update 1.1, and it introduced and added fishing. Yes, just like World of Warcraft, you can sit down, gain XP and stuff from just fishing in a pond and having a dandy old time. Anyways, that's gonna do it for gaming news this week, everyone. Make sure you guys slap a like if you guys like gaming news, of course. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the whole new TV scene and stuff like that. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Share this video with your friends. You know, gotta get that subscriber count up. And yeah, my name is CMShortboy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. And until then, peace. Adios.